For French tips. Are you wild for French tips? Hello and welcome, dearest. I'm Grandma Mimsy, and if you have been around me in the nail community for more than 5 minutes, you probably already know that I am a huge fan of the French tip style plates that Maniology does, and it is my goal to get every single one that they have or will ever have. And I saw that this one was a new plate. It was available. I ordered it. Really didn't take a close look at it too much. And the plate is Wild, number 485. And after I got it, I didn't like it any more than what I thought it was on the website that I saw and looked at after I placed the order. Since I've had it, I kind of like it less. And this is not in any way, shape, or form to the plate or Maniology. This is just me because I'm not necessarily into wild animal prints. I don't do zebras or spots or leopards or anything like that. It's not necessarily my preferences of things. It's just how I've always been. I know there's a lot of people out there who are hugely enjoy those types of, even including tortoiseshell. I just not, it's just not my cup of tea, and that's just me. So this is in no way a bad review or anything against any of the designs. I do like this one and these right here, and I like these ones down here, and I did do a mani on this one, and I messed it up horribly. They have opened the pool. There's a lot of kids screaming and yelling. It's a lot disturbing. It's it doesn't allow for creativity to happen, and I've had some important things I needed to take care of. So there's been a whole lot of stuff going on where I'm just kind of frustrated with life because it's just not going as smoothly as it normally does, and that's just typical for this time of year. Hubster's schedule is wild and crazy, hence the plate. The children outside are playing wild and crazy, hence the plate. And I was trying to do a mani with the images and with the screaming and yelling and being upset. And again, I'm not saying it's all their fault. I take my own responsibility in the situation. It's just that it hasn't been, when you're stressed out, creativity doesn't flow as easily as it would normally do. And I messed it up horribly and didn't have time to change it. I had to go take care of some things. And in the process of that, I hated it. But I did like the color combinations and the designs of it. So I was going to try and recreate something different, and then show how I did the design. I was basically going to film how I did the one that I liked, but I was trying to use a different version. So the original version that I had, and I'm going to explain really quick, is that these two polishes, I don't have the third one that goes to it. It's sitting in a not close spot at the moment, but it is Planet Silk, and they've discontinued Planet Silk to be able to get individually. You can get it in the trio of the Moonbeams collection, and you can buy these two independently, but you can't buy Planet Silk independently. So Planet Silk leans more of a white sparkle and a shimmer, whereas this one is Curious Matter is B165. It leans more gold, and this one is Expedition Pearl, and it is B166, and I don't remember what Planet Silk was, but I do enjoy all three of them. I like these a lot better than I thought I would. I'm not so much gold leaning. I'm more like silver and blue and purples and whites, but these are beautiful polishes. And I did something similar to this. Maybe those two would be like the best. So there's these two, and I did the Expedition as the base polish, and then I did droplet, which is B426, as the base image, and this is the plate is M403, that I used this to create the base tip for the French, and then I did this design, these ones, and I used Cosmos B433, and like I said, I wanted to redo it and adjust it. So when I was going to do an updated version of it, take it off and try something, I keep getting these confused. I was trying the gold one, which was the Curious Matter, and I tried a lot of things, but again, creativity wasn't striking, and I was very frustrated. It was just a whole bunch of things just were not working together, and so I tried 3 days to figure out something to do with this, and I didn't like any of it, so we took it all off and started over, and I just kind of went, we're just gonna show different inspirations for you, and we'll come back and play with this later, because I have so much more to show you, and I can't wait. So basically, like I said, here was and I did not preserve these. I didn't put a top coat or anything on it, so they have been fading because I've had these for a couple days. So I apologize, they don't look as pretty and pristine as they originally did. So there's just the plain Expedition with Cosmos for the tip. This one is the stripe here that I did on the side and then filled it in. And so I'll kind of come up close so you can see the different images. And then this one I think is Deep Space and white, Bam White. And that's how the gold looks on the nail. And like I was trying, I couldn't see how this one has more, I don't know, sparkle and luster, and then there's the contrast between the two. This is what I was trying to do, is get something to contrast with in the base and then the Cosmos, and it wasn't happening. And this one here is Grimm's. This one I have trouble with. It is a Griddle Brittle B222, and it's part of the Grimm's Nightfall collection. This one is the gold with, I think it's Prana B397. So hopefully that'll get you started. If you have this plate, or if you're interested in this plate, then that'll be a jumping off spot where you can go play and do and all those things. So I hope this helps. Hope you have a wonderful day. And please do not let those who are in the Misery Loves Company Club recruit you, because they're always recruiting. And right now there are people that I have been coming into contact with who are just not so helpful. I mean, usually my outings are really great, and I appreciate and enjoy the people that I happen to come into contact with. Unfortunately, there are those who prove that they are of the younger generation, and manners and etiquette and being considerate of others kind of went out the window with this group. So let's hope that we can continue teaching this to the next generations, that just because you are outside doesn't mean that because you think you're in public you can do whatever you want. You still should, to some degree, have a little bit of manners for when what you're doing could potentially disturb other people. And as well as my huge request is to hear people out. Sometimes when someone comes to you and they want to ask for you to do something, listen to the full ask, because just because you think you might know what they're going to say, sometimes you don't. And that's typically the case with me. People misunderstand, and they assume they think they know what's going on, and then they get all uppity. Anyway, Yeah, I had a bad day the other day, and we're better. We've recovered from that because, we're not going to let other individuals who are bad performers in life and are not teaching their children that, other people matter as well. And I don't mean to be political or divisional or anything, but I know there's a lot of groups that want to say certain individuals matter. Well, no individual group or person matters more than another person. We all equally matter. And I do care that everyone gets what they need and want. Genuinely. Words are hard. It's just that sometimes some people make it difficult to want to embrace them, which is why I say, do not let those who are in the misery club recruit you. And I was not miserable. I was sad. I was saddened by I was saddened and yes, and in a lot of ways because they took an attitude. I am definitely not a Karen. I definitely don't want to cause anybody harm or inconvenience or anything. And I do my best to try and not be rude. So when I get told that my first interactions is, hi, excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt. I don't understand how I'm the one being rude. But okay, that's your opinion. And you can have your opinion. I just felt a little hurt by the exchange because I don't intend to be rude, and I wasn't allowed to express the request. I was called a Karen, which I am not in any way, shape, or form, and it at other times that has also been said to me by other people, and that to me I think is a cop-out or excuse that people use to justify that their bad behavior. They're doing something wrong, and when you point it out, then they go. That's a go-to because they can say you're being difficult, and it doesn't always apply. Yes, there are some individuals who are extremely over the top, and yes, those people should not be allowed to get away with expecting that they should be better than other people. But you also shouldn't be using that term just because you think it's an easy go-to to exonerate you from what it is that you might be doing. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'm tired. It's been a long day, and yeah. And I've been trying to do this, but it finally is now quiet and peaceful, and so we've managed to be able to film a video and not have interruptions along the way. And there we go with the Pampered Princess, who decided she wanted to add her 2 cents to that as well. Because yes, the little ones screaming and yelling do upset her because she thinks she has to protect mommy because there's stuff going on. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful evening, happy dreams, and I will be back soon with new updates. Yay! Bye.